Hello and welcome back to Pump with Purpose. So, I'm popping on to talk to you a little bit about paced bottle feeding. So, I'm going to do a reel on it as well, just for people that like the quick tips and tricks. But I'm not a teacher in my profession, but I feel like I miss my calling at sometimes because I really love to explain things to people. And you can't always do it efficiently in a reel because sometimes it causes more questions and I'm like, oh, let me just go on and talk about it in a video. So if you're not familiar with pace bottle feeding, it is a method for I have used with my little ones, and so they are 3 and 2.5. There's no way I'm about to use a bottle on them at all. So I do have an aid here to get me through this to let you know a little bit about it. So it is definitely a great way to do express breast milk in a bottle. It is a way to help babies not get gassy, have the reflux. Just it's the way that I have been trained and know to, if I'm going to provide express breast milk in a bottle, this is a way to do it, that it does not rush them to eat and get it down really quickly. I take my time, and I will also do a video of me pumping, or showing you, not really pumping, but showing you how to do this as well while pumping, because I'm all about saving time and effort, and if I can do both feeding and pumping at the same time, it's the only way for me, period, point blank. So let's get started. So I do have 2 ounces of coconut milk here. I love y'all in the Pump with Purpose community, but man, I'm not about to waste my precious breast milk, and my little ones are not home to drink it, and they wouldn't drink it out of a bottle. I cut the bottle at 9 months, so I was not playing. No, they went straight out of the bottle, cut cold turkey. But again, whatever works well for you and your household for however long that they use a bottle, definitely go for it. I just like to say, what I do, but definitely know that there are so many ways to do things, and it should be celebrated regardless of whatever way you do it. And so this is 2 ounces of coconut milk in a bottle. This is just an aid here for demonstration purposes. And so literally, instead of like this and doing it, you can, and they're like more leaning back. I definitely like to, definitely can use the arm, but for me, it just works better, especially when they're babies. Like, as they get older, of course, they will do what they do. But as a baby, it always worked well for me. If this was my lab to, I'll show you while pumping as well, how to do it. But literally, you have the bottle of milk here. And literally, it's just taking it. And instead of doing like this and having it, in their mouth like this way, you literally make it straight like this. So, and I just take a little bit. Like, the nipple is not completely full of milk where they can get a lot in their mouth at one time. It slows down the progression of it, and I kind of like tilt it where they are drinking half of a nipple full. It does not have create the air or anything like that. I use zero preemie nipples. I have always used that from birth until I stopped the bottle at 9 months. I never increased to a 1. It worked well for me. There were times that the nipple collapsed, in general, but I would take it out, let the air out, and then proceed with the pace bottle feeding, just like this. So it is more of a horizontal, straight bottle versus tilted up in any way where they can possibly take in too much milk. It's a slower flow zero where they are not getting too much milk as well. So if you are using other forms of breastfeeding, it will not cause the confusion of getting it out of a bottle really quickly, but in other ways they don't. So this is a method to use, to consider, and just wanted to pop on and let you know about it. So again, until next time, we'll pump with purpose.